pawn in the center, they're attacking the center from their sub-center pawn. And so if they play this sub-center pawn, this king-bishop pawn, okay, pawn to f4, you don't try and fight it with your king pawn. What do? You take the center with the pawn that isn't in conflict. Now you might ask, okay, that first move rule is very easy. I will repeat it at the end. What happens if they play the knight into the center and they don't move a pawn at all? What happens when they don't move a pawn at all? You play the pawn that you are able to play into the center. So say they play their handy knight. You can't play your king pawn because it'll just take it. Play your queen pawn. All right, the queen pawn is a safe choice. Now, what happens if something else plays? Always play it towards the center with at least one of your pawns. Obviously, we'll get in a second to the golden position, okay, that you should be striving for when you don't know who you're trying to play against. You don't know who you're playing against. You want to strive for the golden position, okay? Now, I hope you enjoy this information. I'm going to repeat it one more time. If they play the king pawn, respond with the king pawn. If they play their queen pawn, respond with your queen pawn. If they play with their queen bishop pawn, their sub-center pawn, respond by taking the center. If they play their king bishop pawn, take the center. And what you're going to find, if this first move rule, you don't even need to think about it. Just always respond like this. Take as much of the center as you possibly can. Okay? And now there is a modern way that, now if they play their king pawn, you can play the Sicilian. The Sicilian is attacking the center from the flank, but that's not the first. It's very complicated, it's very tactical. That's not what I want the beginner to do. The beginner first move rule for black is you match. Okay? You match what they're doing, and and you play from there. Okay? And you don't be afraid of an open game in the center. Okay? When you're a beginner. So there you have it. You know black's first opening rule, and if you stick to this rule, I promise you, if you're a beginner, you're going to always start with the right foot forward. It's wonderful when you're a beginner. You don't even have to think about it. You just trust the center. All right? So take care, everyone. Press the doobie-doos down below, subscribe, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think of black's first move rule. Do you like it? And next I will give you black's second move rule. All right, take care. Bye.